guys. I wanted to make a quick little video here just explaining how to trade options after hours, since apparently a lot of you are not even aware or might just be a little confused on how to do it or whatnot. So let's jump right into it. Make sure to like and follow and subscribe for more videos like this. Get right into it. So as you can see, I have XSP pulled up here on Robinhood. Now, to start off first, not all brokers and exchanges are going to be able to allow this. Like, for example, Robinhood is one of the best. They allow pretty much all the overnight trading hours, all the tickers. Webull only has a small amount of time. I think it's only from 6 a.m. till 9 a.m. So anyways, I use Robinhood. That's one of the easiest. I do believe Thinkorswim has it as well too, and Tasty Trades. But so anyways, you only have about four main tickers that you can trade. And what those are XSP, SPX, RUT, and VIX. So you have VIX, RUT, SPX, and XSP. SPX, most of you already know what that is. That's the S&P 500, basically the futures version. Well, not the futures version, that's ES, but that's just basically the overall market. SPY is like a smaller version of SPX. XSP is just 1/10 of a version of SPX. So it's just a lot cheaper. Cons move a lot better. Yeah, you can see right here, you can kind of see the spreads and whatnot, how they move. You can see them moving right now. I made sure to include the bottom of my screen so you can see what time it is. You can see we're after hours here, 8:46 p.m. at night, and these contracts are still moving. So where it gets confusing, or let me explain the tickers first too. RUT is a version of IWM as well. So you have SPX, XSP, those are basically versions of SPY. You would be trading SPY. And then you have VIX, that's the volatility index. Everybody knows VIX. And then you have RUT, which is a version of IWM. So you can really only trade like SPY and IWM and VIX after hours. So I go with XSP because SPX is way too expensive. And sometimes I think these move better. And basically, the way it gets confusing is because, as you can tell, it's only August 18th today on Tuesday, and we're looking at August 19th con. So if I were to go, or I can't even go there anymore because they're already expired. So that's where a lot of people get confused to begin with right off the rip. So when you're trading after hours, like let's say the session just ended today at 4 p.m., I would jump to tomorrow's cons because from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m., you can trade after hours. So the main hours are after the main session, obviously, from 4 p.m. We can trade from 4 p.m. till 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then there's what they call a curb session, where it stops and takes a break. And then it continues again at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until 9:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time the next day, so the regular session. Then it has a 5-minute curb session and then resumes again at 9:30 for the regular session. So basically, you can trade from 8:15 p.m. to 5 p.m. the next day. Basically, there's just a 5-minute gap from 9:25 to 9:30 from there. So yeah. And I wanted to show you, as you can see, these cons are moving in real time. Now, where it becomes confusing, like I said, you don't see the daily cons. You have to look for the next day. That's the first thing. And then also, the charts do not move for XSP, SPX, RUT, or VIX. So that can be kind of a struggle. To me, I just watch SPY. So this is what I do. So basically, you just watch SPY or ES, and it just charts basically the same. So if I were to watch SPY and trade XSP, I would still just basically use it the same way as if I'm trading SPY. So like if I wanted to take puts here, I would just look for in the money puts, and I would just take them here, and then they move pretty well. They move pretty liquid as well too. Like a dollar move is generally about $70 to $100. So you get pretty good movement on them. The theta also is a lot better. You're not running into huge theta overnight, whatnot too. It's not really a huge factor. And with overnight trading too, since there's not as much volume, things move a lot slower. So I find that it can actually be a little easier because you can actually have more time to figure out like if you need to get stopped out or if the trade's not working or whatnot, because things aren't moving so fast and volatile like during the like the morning open session. Things are just going crazy and whatnot. So a lot of people have really like this. And especially, people that have to work 9 to 5 and stuff like that. So this opens up a whole new chapter of things that you can do now. So I've been trading almost every single night. I love it. I just called out a trade for the group, as you can see. So I wanted to show you a real trade in real time, but honestly, right as the charts opened up, we just scalped it there. So I'll show you. So 4 p.m., right as the market closed, right as everybody thinks the market's closing, I'm getting ready to start trades. So we started XSP. As you can see, August 19th, we had to do tomorrow's cons for 92. I told them all it's high risk and whatnot, of course, blah, blah, blah. But within, a short time, we were right up, so we were holding on. And then I always guide my trades to the live trading, so that's why you don't see too much here, but there's a whole lot in the live trading updates. But then we guided them. I told them that I was holding through the break and we'd probably get more of a dump, blah, blah, blah. And then as you can see, we're getting ready for the open at 8:15, so they should open right about 1:30, and then bang, they open exactly at about 1:30. And then we took profits right away, and I'll show you. Oh yeah, so this is it. This is the PETA. She made contracts. I think we went to scalp at 1:30, and then most of us got like 124. Honestly, that was pretty much what we got. Yeah, I think he got 123. I got 122. I was supposed to get 124 too. I got ripped off. But anyways, yeah. So that's after hours trading. As you can see, it posted the gains at 8:19. The chat all made some money after hours, and everybody's eating. So one of the biggest things. So when you're going to enter a trade now, you have to make sure that you can only use limit orders when you're trading after hours. So you can't use market orders. So let me show you, right? If I were to go and place a trade here, let's just see, 132 right here. So if I wanted to place this trade, notice how we have these boxes right here, market hours and extended. So you have to make sure that you click extended hours, and you generally want to click good till canceled. And you have to do a limit order. So that's pretty much the only option. I might just get back in. So anyways, so that's pretty much how it works. Sometimes it can be, a little hard to get the exact fill that you want, because as you can see, it does have a little bit of a spread here. Sometimes there's like $5, $10. I've seen it up to like $10 spread, but when we have good volume overnight, they can be really liquid, like only $1 spread, and go pretty easily. So it can go kind of back and forth there. But that's pretty much it. I don't want to make this video take too long. So again, biggest thing is, Robinhood is one of the best exchanges and brokers for it. You can only use limit orders. You have to trade the next day's contracts. And yeah, we only have XSP, SPX, RUT, and VIX. So that's pretty much it. And yeah, like I said, make sure to follow, like, subscribe, join the Discord if you want to catch some live bangers with us. I don't know any other Discord that does live trading 24/7, but I'll be calling out trades there after hours and during regular sessions. So make sure to show some love and support there, and come join us to make some money. Hope you guys all have a great night. Take care.